Hii liko na picha poa.
Hata uende 100 tutakupata tu hapo.
Dana Rose. Jen, it's a your number. I'd like to reach to you sometime later.
0722 453 553.
Kwa hapa ya chai. Kana sweta. Nadhani wewe ni Mluya. Wild beasts.
Pale ilichangewa pale.
Lazima ikuje na hiyo
Ile gari yetu inaingishwa mimi.
Unaona sasa hivi ukiona wait. can start as well.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. We are at JKIA, where I and colleague CS Macharia and Ambassador Meles Zalem of Ethiopia have received the remains of all Kenyans that perished on the 10th of March through the flight crash of ET302. We have had a chance to meet with the families. We've had a chance to give them a final service, interdenominational service, and so that they can bring closure to 7 months of grieving, of sorrow, of sadness. You will know that Kenya faced the largest casualties in this flight, and so this is a day, the 10th of March, that will remain etched in the memories of our history. It was a tragic accident. That flight was full of Kenyan professionals and other professionals from other nationalities, and so I and CS Macharia came to condole with the family and to help them bring closure to this tragedy.
Like my colleague has said, we came here to share with the families, because this has been a very emotional issue, whereby we lost up to 38 Kenyans. And so for us in the transport sector, one of the key things which we have talked about is the need to ensure we have maximum safety and security in the aviation sector. We were in Montreal 2 weeks ago, and the issue of safety was actually the key issue for discussion. And I'm happy to report that for our country, we are rated highly in terms of aviation safety and security. At that event in Montreal, we actually given an award for aviation security, which saw us achieve a score of about 78.15% against a global average of 62%. So we also did say today that other stakeholders, including aircraft manufacturers, including countries, including professionals who are running this sector, need to make sure they have maximum diligence and they do not take anything for chance. This is the message we have today as we condole the families, who, as you know, are very, very distressed. But we believe today's event will help them reach closure, which is very important for the future. Thank you very much.
Hello.
Asha tafadhali. Hii ni muhimu. Peleka hiyo mic. Azin Asha wanaweza uchukue.
Haya mchukue sasa.
Because some of the Kenyans have dual nationalities and they have been arrested elsewhere. We also have a few that were cremated, and so everybody is accounted for. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs has been following this very, very closely, and so every Kenyan that was affected in the crash of ET302 has been accounted for.
Well, there are also some families who think you should probably have just let the matter rest. Would you consider their request, like to have the bodies buried over there? I mean, they were ready for closure.
As I have said, that the needs of every family have been taken care, and there are families that have been interned there. So we've followed the wishes of the family and responded to those.
How far are we with the matters of compensation?
Well, those are going on. They will take a bit of time, but we and the government of Ethiopia, as well as our civil aviation authorities, are working very, very closely on this. Thank you very much.
What did you see?
I mean, it is logical. If the body damage is too much, what do you want to see? You don't want to see. So ours was very simple. We went there, we gave out the blood samples to assist in DNA matching, And we left this to the people who are able to do that, break emergency, and whatever remains they got for our loved ones is what they have brought home. So none of the families really went there to Ethiopia to see the remains.
Chairman Gikuyu, tatwire muthi mugukite gwika atia na
You're good?
So you start by telling us your names and the progress.
Good. My name is Richmond Mureithi, and I've been the one coordinating the 32 Kenyan families. My work was to link the families' interest with those ones of the government, as they have said. And this is something that we have been planning for the last 3 weeks. And we thank God the event has come to an end. And all the families are happy with the kind of closure that we are going to have moving forward.
So from here, where are the remains headed to?
The remains are being handled by individual families. And from here, the remains have been taken to funeral homes to give families time to finalize on the final interment for the remains. And this is going to be done, it is going to be unique to each and every family. So no two families are unique. So every family has their own plans on what they need to do with the remains.
Has the government facilitated in any burial plans?
Not really, because you understand the passengers were insured. So the airline's insurance company is handling all this. So there was no burden for the government or for the families for that matter. So the insurance company has received all the expenses that will be incurred as a result of what is going to happen this afternoon in terms of either burial or cremation. So the work of the Kenyan government was purely logistical, just to coordinate through the various agencies to have the event happen as it has happened.
What is the progress of the compensation push?
The progress of compensation is also unique to each family. There are those who already have cases against Boeing. There are those who are waiting for the gift from Boeing. There are those who are waiting for the compensation, the famous Montreal Treaty compensation, the SDR. So no two families are unique, as I have said. So families are pursuing these compensation issues on individual grounds, or on individual basis.
Well, we were told at the accident site that the remains were so shredded. I'm wondering.
ready? Bundi be nice. Mko sawa? Yeah.
Maybe then you could just start by telling us what kind. Have you had a look at any of the remains yourself?
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Yes.
Chief.
Boss. Boss.
Ambassador of the Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia to the Republic of Kenya. I'm here also to express our sympathy and condolences to our Kenyan brothers and sisters. We sympathize with the grieving family. When Kenyans mourn, Ethiopian mourn. When Kenyans celebrate, we celebrate. These are one people living in two countries. So during this tragic moment, Prime Minister of the Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia, Dr. Abiy Ahmed, has sent his comforting message to the people of Kenya. Asante sana.
Have all the people who affected the Kenyan nationalities, have their bodies been accounted for?
Yes, they have.